Yo, what's good, y'all? We just got some big Daemon X Machina news today. I was gonna wait to cover it, but I feel like this is too big to not cover. And granted, this does give me more questions than answers. I feel like, but if you guys haven't seen it, they have announced that there will be vehicles in the game. Now we already knew there was going to be mounts, but they didn't really say if there's going to be vehicles, or they didn't say in what capacity. So we might be getting a bunch of different kinds of mounts, and I also wonder if this is customizable. One and two, I wonder if the arsenals are going to be mounts. I wonder if they're going to be more like things you summon and not actually um pilot in the same capacity as Daemon X Machina. We'll see. Um, but I do kind of think it might be more like Xenoblade Chronicles X than it is the original Daemon X Machina. Now, the big thing too here is when you translate it, it says when Arsenal's flies, it consumes femto energy. If you move around in a vehicle, energy savings are possible. So the vehicles are supposed to help you get around this map. It also makes me think that the map is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like, they are looking for a true open world experience, which I know they kept throwing that word around, but I was like, how big, how open are we talking about? If there's vehicles, I'm assuming this world is a lot bigger than I was thinking. And also the change in arsenals having to use femto in order to fly, also that's a huge gameplay change. Now, I tried to go back and see how femto is used in the gameplay trailers, but they actually don't show the stamina or femto bar in any of the gameplay. So they were hiding that feature for whatever reason. And the fact that they told us like this, I think is strange. But that is a huge gameplay change. And yeah, if you look at the pictures, there's a stamina bar too, and the femto bar. So I'm kind of confused on what the stamina bar is for if femto is flight. Now, in the original game, your stamina was your flight, and femto was just for your energy weapons. Are energy weapons going to use femto on top of your flight? Now that is, again, I have way more questions than answers for you guys right now, and I'm sorry, but how they're giving out this information is just, this is looking to be a whole different type of game. Now, another feature, if you haven't seen this yet, is that you're going to be able to hide your armor pieces. This is going to be dope for when we win our Fashion X Machina contest. Is it a crazy feature that I'm super excited for? Not really. I am excited to see what you guys do with it, but me personally, it's cool, but I like mechs. I like my robots to be robots. I'm not really into the whole humans. I mean, I don't know. Mega Man's cool, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is cool, I guess, but I'm sure you guys are going to have fun for it. I know some of you guys are probably excited about it. But what else I wanted to talk about was more important is and shout out to Chill Ya Him. He posted this on Reddit. You guys, make sure you guys follow the Reddit and Twitter. And if you guys want, Daemon X Machina news ASAP. But they talked a little bit more about the Titanic Scion, or the asynchronous multiplayer that we didn't really have questions, that we didn't really have answers about. So story missions are co-op. Okay, that's confirmed, right? So here they talk about the asynchronous multiplayer. And it says here, like, there's going to be cooperative and asynchronous multiplayer modes. That means the players can team up for missions or contribute independently to achieve common objectives. This also makes it, to me, sound like it's going to be like Xenoblade Chronicles X, where you guys can kind of team up, join a squad, even though you guys are playing offline and doing your own stuff. You guys are going to be able to do, like, those side missions, maybe, to receive rewards. Like, kill 100 enemies and get something out of it. Co-op is just like Daemon X Machina. There even be multiplayer elements in the main story. Now, I don't get what this means. Like, if the main campaign is co-op, what is a multiplayer element? Is there going to be, if you're playing single player, will there be times where people could just join in, or is it just the um these common objective type things? Like, I don't know what they mean by elements here. At first, when I read it, it made it sound like maybe the cult campaign wasn't co-op, but it just said it was. So, and then a great aspect of the game is that the asynchronous multiplayer adds another level of engagement. Players can help each other out by dropping items for others to use. Now, this gives me like Dark Souls vibes, where like you could drop those little hints for players in Dark Souls. Now you could drop items. I don't know. It's kind of cool, but yeah, we'll just have to see how it plays out. Now, other than that, I just want to talk about a little bit of the items. Now, I didn't want to talk about this too much because we don't know what these are. But at first, I was like, why would you need items in Daemon X Machina? But if this game truly is open world, you're probably going to need these to sustain yourself and keep yourself in the open world longer. There's not going to be like, if you're going to be in an open world for 30 minutes, an hour, again, I'm just guessing, and not taking multiple trips to the hangar after 2 to 5 minute missions, you might need these items to actually be out in heal, ammo, like all that, because like that's the only way it makes sense to me. Like, I don't understand why else you would need items in a game like this. And maybe because I'm like armor core nerd, like I don't like the idea of healing in mech games, but it makes sense if the game is open world, I guess. Like, and I think that's it. All I had to talk about. Definitely check this. I'll probably put this link to the Reddit article in the description. Oh, I also want to talk about like let me see if I can pull it up. And I want to talk about the big arsenals, because they're still not telling us much about the big arsenals. And where's the big arsenal? It was here earlier. Am I on the right thing? Anyways. Oh, I think I was on the wrong thing. Alright, here we go, here we go. So, you see how there's arsenals here in the hangar, and there's 2 other spots for it? Is this going to be a spot for your car or your horse? Are you going to be able to customize these? Like, is this something you're going to be able to summon while you're out in the mission? Like, I just wonder, like we're thinking we're going to get less customization options, and they got rid of the big arsenals. We might have more customization options. We might have a lot more things we can use. Like, we'll see. Again, I'm guessing this is speculation. At this point, we just need a demo. We just need a demo. Like, there's just so much going on. This is definitely looking like a different kind of game. I'm not gonna lie. As of right now, I'm getting a lot of like, I know a lot of people saying Souls. I'm getting a lot of like Phantasy Star vibes from it. Like, I don't know if you guys played New Genesis. Similar to that. I also, I don't know. I'll put the picture if I can find it. But I posted a picture in the last video of, he was fighting a boss, but there was a marker, and it looked like an entrance or something. Is this going to be like an open world game where we go and find like these dungeons? Do we like go into missions through dungeons or entrances? So like, I was wondering, because I was just wondering how this game's going to work, bro. Again, I have more questions than answers. And I'm sorry, guys, but how they're leaking this information, like, they're trying to be, they're being tight-lipped. They're not telling us everything yet. I don't know. It is looking like it's going to be a bigger game than Daemon X Machina, but they definitely have changed. This is going to be a different game. And I know a lot of you guys are worried. I think it's going to be different for the better, I hope. It does look like the core aspects of the game are still there, but they're definitely going all out on the outer customization. And it looks like they're going all out on the multiplayer in the open world. Like, we still don't have any details for PvP. Maybe that'll be leaked later. Maybe that'll come out after the game launch, like the original. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work with these new systems and items and whatnot, but I don't know, y'all. But I'm still excited. definitely still day one for me. I don't think that's gonna change, especially me being a gameplay fanatic. I hope you guys get excited. I hope they start giving us more details soon. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm dying for these deeds, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm getting impatient. But like I tell everybody on Twitter, yo, work on your backlog and keep it moving until a game drops. But yeah, you guys be out. All right, I'm gonna be out. Y'all be safe. Peace.